Yeah, and I think you can feel our passion in our food. We hear that from our customers all the time.
That looked like rainbows on the plate because we just used like yellow zucchinis, heirloom carrots, the whole 9 yards, and it just ended up being really nice.
Now, I'm notorious for not measuring, so what I'm going to do is very lightly drizzle some of our honey over the meats.
We left on the spinalis there, which is arguably the most flavorful part of meat on a cow. Arguably, like I said, people argue about it a lot.
We've got some butter on this side. It'll take a little bit longer than it might in a kitchen inside. Lots of butter because I believe in it.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to Renfrew County in the Ottawa Valley. Today we are celebrating a Taste of the Valley with Katie.
Good morning. So we are in Laurentian Valley. We're here at Hedgeview Farms in this beautiful outdoor kitchen, and we're ready to cook today.
So my name is David Wybu. I work for the County of Renfrew, and Katie Tallis works for Laurentian Valley Township. And today we are going to have Chef Tracy Keller from the Flamingo Restaurant in Renfrew, and she's going to cook up a wonderful meal for us today. Tracy, please.
Well, good morning, and thank you so much for this opportunity. It's fabulous to be here, and what a great location. And outdoor kitchens have always intrigued me with our mobile food truck and everything that we do. So yes, thank you so much for having us. So today I want to prepare a dish for you with cod that I've sourced from Buttermilk Creek Farms, and it's a fish taco with fresh peach salsa, which again I sourced from our local Mennonites in Douglas.
That sounds delicious.
Absolutely amazing.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So thank you for having me.
Well, we're excited to have you. We're really fortunate that we have such a beautiful day today as well.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
So now, what I want to do initially is what I've done is the fresh corn from the Mennonites has been rubbed with butter and our special chili spice to go with our taco. Right. So I want to throw that on to roast off right now.
There's something about corn and summer.
Absolutely.
I feel like corn is just like the true epitome of
sweet corn summertime.
Yeah.
Whether you boil or grill it,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Just
sweet.
butter with a rub, it doesn't matter.
That's right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, in my family, everybody likes it with salt. I like it with pepper.
Oh,
I don't put salt on it.
really? Yeah.
So our fresh cod from Buttermilk Creek Farms, I'm just going to throw it in here. It's been marinating all night with our special Eganville's Finest spicing, which we use on some of our nuts, and then marinated with lime juice all night, and then we're going to crisp it off for our taco.
Ah, nice.
When you marinate it, do you just put it in a container or do you put it in a Ziploc bag and seal it airtight?
You can do either or.
Either
However, I used some reusable containers just to save the environment a little bit without the poly bag.
So you still get the same effect in either situation.
It's wonderful.
I know.
Should be smell-o-vision, but it's not.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Already
already.
smell that.
isn't it wonderful?
Yep.
Wonderful. So fish should be cooked at a higher heat.
Yep.
Simply for safety. And we'll grill that off. And then at the last minute, I'm going to blacken it on the grill.
Ah.
So what inspires you when you're thinking up a recipe or you're thinking of something to make?
You know, we are so blessed in the county to have some of the best eclectic customers that come to us and request, could you try this? Could you try that? And I love to experiment.
That's fun.
In the culinary realm, absolutely. And some things work and some things don't.
And I think that you said like having the customer that also wants to
Yes,
experience
absolutely.
that is
And
key.
so when they want to engage, we want to satisfy for sure. And yeah, we're very, very happy. And we're so blessed in Renfrew County to have so much valuable. If you think about the background in the European background, and then we've got the Asian background. There's so much to pull from in terms of spicing. And because we're rural, we actually have more, we have a bit more variety too, based on the fact that we need to have. It's wonderful, wonderful.
So I'm from a really small town, not in Renfrew County, and every time my parents come to visit, they just get so excited with the different types of like ethnic restaurants that exist here.
Yes.
And, like, I just feel like I can't believe you have this here and that, and I think it really speaks true to
That's
what
right.
you're saying.
Yeah. And we're so blessed. We're so very blessed. Not only is it visually appealing, but it's culturally pleasing. So, yeah, very, very much so. Check these guys. So what we want to do, because cod is hardy and stands up well to spices, it doesn't break apart, so you have a pleasant experience on the palate as you're eating.
So when you're frying it, you're saying it keeps its form better than some fish that might...
You know, some fish will crumble.
Right.
And that's fine for certain dishes, but in this dish, you want the...
You want to bite into
You want
the
to
fish
feel it,
and-
yeah. Oh, look at me. Tracy's at it again.
Cooking too hot?
It's flame kissed.
See, well, you know, that barbecue does spark up really high and hot.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Because again, corn is something too. High sugar burns. Sugar burns. Corn has a high sugar content. However, that locks in the sweetness if you heat it high, and you do want to blacken it a bit to make sure that the kernels are cooked. So it's good. Absolutely.
And you said the corn you source from the Mennonites as well?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Nice, fresh, sweet corn. Peaches are at the end of the season, so
Now the
wonderful.
question is, did you husk it or did you get somebody else to husk it?
No, I husked it.
I remember as a kid that was always my job, and I loved doing
Yeah, I
that.
know.
I
Part of
took
the
it very
tradition.
seriously.
Yeah.
No strings,
No hairs.
all gone.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's wonderful.
Challenge I have is the dogs love those corn cobs after they've been eaten.
Yeah.
Keeping them out of them.
Oh, right.
See, I give it to my dog, but I don't know if you're allowed to or
I don't
not.
know.
So my grandmother,
He's still alive.
my grandmother owned a farm,
Yeah.
and so everything went over the fence, and we loved it as children, right? To throw it over the fence and feed the cattle.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's starting to firm up, which is exactly what we want to see. And then we're going to crisp off our tortilla.
And so when you say it's firming up, you can just tell by how
So you can tell.
and by touching it.
Simply, there will be no juice left, and you will see that there is no. It's flaky. So if you can see me now, it's not flaking very well. So as it cooks, it will flake off, and still remain chunky. So that's wonderful. Wonderful. That's what we want to see.
And you didn't add any juices. This is just the juice from the
This
fish
is just
and
the juice.
and the marinade.
Yes, that's right. So the marinade was lime, and our Eganville's finest chili spice, which is a blend that goes on our beer nuts and all of those things.
Which is obviously secret.
Secret,
Yes.
secret.
Trademark.
Absolutely.
Well, Tracy and her gang
Yeah.
only.
So it's
Now,
quite nice.
You've just taken over the Flamingo in Renfrew.
Yes,
But how long have
yes.
you been in Eganville, Tracy?
I grew up in Eganville,
Right?
and the business, Eganville's Finest, has been in existence since 2010.
2010, okay.
And Two Fat Tarts was born in 2018.
Right.
And you are very well known for your butter tarts as well.
You know,
yeah.
we worked so hard at that, and we love to bake. You know, Shelley and I, we own the businesses, and we both love to be in the kitchen. We have what you'd call a kitchen party with the music and the food, and right? So, yeah. And I think you can feel our passion in our food. We hear that from our customers all the time, that they can taste our passion, which is always nice to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
absolutely. And I love to be in the kitchen. I'm not in the kitchen as much anymore at the Flamingo as I used to be.
Right.
But I still have a hand in recipe development and menu planning. And
You sound a little busy with the 3 different ventures too. So
we just love it. We're so blessed. We are so lucky to have, like I said, the customer base we have. Renfrew County, Laurentian Valley's been good to us. We've done a lot of events in Laurentian Valley. We love to be that local food trailer. We love to be the local food supplier, and we're grateful for the opportunity.
And your food trailer you're talking about, that's your pink trailer you're talking
Yes.
about. So then people can look for the pink
Yes,
trailer
that's
if they're out and about at an event or...
Which matches the Flamingo quite nicely.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Very great branding.
Yeah, right,
Cohesiveness.
right.
Now, do you have the food truck open in any place on a regular basis, or it's just for special events?
So now it's just for events. All summer it was open in Renfrew in the parking lot at the Flamingo, just for our butter tart sales and our ice cream sales.
Right.
Now we do events because events are back on, and happy to do it. Happy to do it.
That must be nice to like be out and about again, considering.
Like I said, we have the best customers anywhere.
Yeah.
And in each business, we have the best customers. All things are celebrated around food.
Right.
Happy, sad, and all the other things, right?
With food, do you have a favorite dessert?
Well, yes. I still love ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
I know. It sounds weird when you make as much ice cream as we make, but I still love ice cream. Still my favorite, my number one. Yeah.
There's something about ice cream too. I feel like there's a nostalgia with it.
I believe that. And from the old school ways, my great grandmother taught me many years ago.
Oh, that's
and then
special.
because I was the only cook in the family, I got to a little bit more of the secrets before she died.
Right.
And so that I carry with me, and I share it with my staff. I share it openly with anyone, actually, because knowledge is to be shared. It's not to be kept. So
when you indulge in ice cream, you have that that nostalgia and the history and the memories and everything,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So it makes it that much more of an experience.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, which adds to the taste. And
we have a great time, honestly. We really do. We get in the kitchen and we're thinking, wow, today I'd like peanut butter. So we dreamt up a chocolate peanut butter. And then, we made beer nuts with some of the local breweries.
Yeah.
And we incorporated the beer into the ice cream and then added those special beer nuts in with that. So, these recipes are born out of happiness.
It's a pretty intriguing sounding ice cream.
Yeah.
Isn't it, though?
I think you did that with Square Timber Brewing Company,
Square
right?
Timber Brewing.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's Laurentian Valley company.
Also Laurentian Valley.
Yes, like I said, Laurentian Valley's good.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Absolutely.
great producers in Laurentian Valley for sure.
No, we're very, very lucky. So I realize time is marching on here.
And it looks like it's starting to flake.
Look at it, it's flaky.
Oh, it looks
So
good.
for our viewers, you can see that it is flaky. I'm just going to flip it here. That's exactly what we want to see, is that right there. So I don't know that you can see that. You can start to see it brown off based on the spices coming in.
Yeah. That looks delicious. I absolutely love fish.
And it smells fabulous.
Yeah.
Smells fabulous. There, so we're good on that. So now I would like to assemble our salad, which, magic. So while I sourced the ingredients locally, I had our chef this morning make my vegetable mix.
Very nice.
I know. I cheated, kind
And
of.
this is a wonderful time of year for the
Isn't it?
abundance of fresh
Oh my
vegetables
goodness, it
at all the
absolutely
farmers
is.
markets.
It absolutely is.
And there's nothing compares to fresh vegetables.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's right.
we have a brand new Taste of the Valley website now, the totv.ca. And on that website, we feature about 150 different Renfrew County food and craft vendors. But as well, we have a page for all of the farmers markets that exist in Renfrew County and their hours. And from those listings, you can find all the different vendors that are at those various farmers markets.
Oh, that's a wonderful initiative. That's wonderful. One of the exciting things about the invitation today was, sure, we love to cook, but was also the networking that comes from our small area. It's fabulous. So we're just going to leave these long, simply because of the color. These are a yellow pepper.
Beautiful. I can't get over how big my peppers are this year. I don't know if anyone else has grown peppers.
Today,
but
this was a wonderful year apparently for peppers.
I guess they just love that heat maybe.
And then this is our red pepper. And leaving it in the lengthwise, I believe it just adds depth to the plate while we're plating. Red onion, of course, for the color and the flavor. I love onion, so these are things I like. Tie it together with fresh cucumber.
So one thing I love about local and fresh, you know, vegetables in the summer is that people share, right?
Yes.
My neighbor keeps coming over with handfuls of cucumbers. He's like, I have too many.
Yeah.
I said, well, I can't eat them all either. So he's just going house to house. Who wants cucumbers? And
Wonderful.
And I'm like, who wants tomatoes? And I just think that's what's so beautiful about
And in this
growing
time, right, where community is
Yep.
yeah,
so important,
yeah,
it feels hopeful, right?
yeah.
We have the profusion of tomatoes right now. Tomatoes everywhere. My wife yesterday was looking, going, what am I going to do with all these tomatoes? So thank goodness we have neighbors.
Yeah, exactly. You share that.
Absolutely. Clean my station here. Okay, so let's check our corn, and our corn is good. So I am going to quickly grill off our. Now we get fajita balls at the restaurant and make our own
Really?
dough. Yeah. I know. We're so spoiled, really.
Very, very nice.
And so you just have a little bit of oil in the pan.
A little bit
then?
of oil. We're going to crisp that off
Okay.
in a big way. And it'll crisp off quickly.
Oh, you got one?
So you crisp them versus zap them in a microwave.
That's right.
Or okay, because you never know. There's just
That's
so
right.
many different techniques. And
I like to crisp them simply because you see that.
oh, and you see how
See
it's
that?
bubbling.
That beautiful color.
Yeah.
So that
Gorgeous.
adds again to that smoky flavor we're looking for with the fish, the salsa.
So it ties it together.
Yeah,
nicely.
absolutely. So we're going to do a serving of 2.
And you have this on maybe like a low heat.
So this is a very high heat.
Oh, high heat.
High heat
Okay.
because you want a fast crisp
Okay.
without it soaking up oil.
Right.
So you'll start to see that it's puffing up,
Yeah.
starting to rebake.
Right.
After the chefs have baked them on our grill, they start to puff again, and that's
Yeah.
a perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Okay.
So now with our fish, I'm going to go ahead and assemble a couple of these guys. Just so hearty and beautiful and stays intact. So you'll notice I'm cutting it in the pan.
Yeah.
And that's simply because I forgot a knife. So this is not best practice by any stretch, but it works
Well,
because there is no cross-contamination happening.
It is an outdoor kitchen.
It is an outdoor kitchen.
I feel like that's what I would have done at home,
Yeah.
so I didn't think anything otherwise.
So then our fresh peach salsa.
Nice.
So what else do you have in the peach salsa? If you
So the peach salsa is the local peaches, fresh cilantro, lime, salt, pepper, cumin and coriander, and a beautiful pop of red onion and jalapeno pepper.
Oh, nice.
the color looks beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. So now, I also, for range, added an avocado,
Ooh, nice.
just to give it a little bit different texture.
Who
So
doesn't
with
like an
these
avocado?
guys,
I love
I
avocado.
stick them together like this for service. They'd be plated like this with a skewer through. There we are.
Beautiful.
Look at
Put
that.
right
There's that.
here.
Just want to plate a salad.
Oh, that looks great.
And the salad is a balsamic reduction that we make at the restaurant.
Nice.
Stick that guy on top. And then our corn is done.
There we go. This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. I love the
display.
color.
Yeah. It looks
The
so
color
delicious.
is it's summery, but it's autumn. It's everything. So it's great for a spring dish.
Well, a meal is a work of art in a number of different ways.
There we are.
Look
And
at
now
that.
I'm just going to plate our corn, which you see is charred. Little help from the flame.
My mouth is watering.
I know. Are you hungry?
I am now.
And again, our homemade spice, our homemade spice from Eganville's Finest.
Katie, this looks absolutely delicious. I can't wait to take my first little bite here.
It really does.
Oh my God. Tracy, this is so, so good.
Wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much. Tracy Keller from the Flamingo Restaurant in Renfrew, thank you so very much for coming and cooking for us today.
Thank you both for having me.
Another sample of what's amazing and prepared and produced in Renfrew County. Thank you.
Thank you.
This was fabulous. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Thank you.